The big piece finally cleared the peanut gallery. Ryan Howard hit his first home run of the season, and it only took him 14 games to do it. He is on pace to hit a mind-blowing 10 homers in this season. That's not bad for a first baseman who is making only $25 million. Is this the beginning of Ryan Howard turning things around? Or was this just an example of why the Marlins are 3-11? Only time will tell. Time is running out, however, for the Phillies if they ever hope to get anything more than a Roslin bag in exchange for Howard. The once feared cleanup hitter for the Phillies continued to slip in trade value every time he swings and misses. His defensive prowess has never been a strong point, and with each year, it gets even worse. Has this lifelong career National League player become destined for the American League in the role of an aging pinch hitter, or will Ryan rebound? A few years ago, the Phillies made the decision to shore up first base and their all-star first baseman with putting pen to ink on a brand new contract. The fence swings both ways on that decision. There were some that felt it was the right thing to do at the right time, and then there are the others that feel it was the beginning of the end. A contract with that length and that amount of cheese attached to it would choke almost any mouse and definitely scare the bejesus out of a fanatic, especially one who dresses in green. The club decided it was the best thing to do, and if you could get them to take truth serum, they probably wish that contract had been signed with invisible ink. So, what is next for the Phillies and their once great first baseman? Do they continue to write his name on the scorecard, hoping that he can score runs, or do they look to part ways with the big piece? Will Ryan Howard be allowed to walk into Phillies history, remaining a Philly? Or will we turn on our TV one day and see him wearing another uniform, riding the pine, waiting to step up just to swing at a ball that he clearly has a hard time hitting anymore? Will the fans be happy to see Ryan go so they can rest their vocal cords from booing him so much? Or will they be sad to see him playing on another team? One thing is for certain, Father Time catches up with everyone who has ever played this kid's game. And when he does, it's not a pretty sight. Sure, it looked good and sounded great when Ryan hit that homer tonight in front of all the fans that love him. But that is not the normal for Howard these days. The truth is, Howard is past his prime, and his better days are long gone. His injuries and his aging body have taken their toll on him, and there's no turning back the clock. There is no special elixir that Ryan can take. Major League Baseball has seen to that. The only thing Ryan can do is continue to take swings and the field for the Phillies as long as he is here. The sad thing is, there will be more downs than ups for him and the fans who love him. The choice now lies in the hands, and yes, once again on that pen and paper. Should the Phillies trade Ryan Howard for anything they can get back in return for the first baseman? Will the Phillies sit back down with Ryan and work out a mutual deal saving face for both parties, offering him a buyout? Could the Phillies just cut their ties with Howard and let him go wherever he wants without the team getting anything back? These are questions and answers only the Phillies and Ryan Howard will be able to answer. One thing that is for sure, Ryan Howard shouldn't have to be placed in a magnifying glass to be burned when the bright lights turn on him. He deserves much more than that. He was one of the integral parts in our World Series championship, in addition to breathing life back into this once dead sport here in Philadelphia. Let Ryan Howard go seek happiness someplace else in the American League as a designated hitter. Let him simply take his bat, his glove, and his World Series ring as we all cheer him one last time, walking out towards the green grass in Citizens Bank outfield to disappear into Phillies history with his head held high. You've just heard Time to Move the Big Piece, written by Philadelphia sports reporter John J. Ruppert, April 21st, 2015. It was recorded, spoken, and effects added by John J. Ruppert, May 21st, 2020.